Welcome, everybody, to Pinballs and Passwords. For those who don't already know, this podcast is for people just like you who love the sport of professional wrestling, and for members of our WWE Travel Community Discord server. Not a member of the WWE Travel Community? Come join one of the fastest growing pro wrestling communities online. You can find the Discord invite link here in the podcast bio. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Pinballs and Passports, on X at Pinballs and Pass, and TikTok at Pinballs_Passports. And please don't forget to follow and subscribe to this podcast to keep up to date with all things involving the world of professional wrestling. My name is Dork Chop. This is Pinballs and Passports. And joining me for this episode today is...
Sorry, I was on mute. Danny Flo!
That's right. Yeah, it's a boys' night out. We just got
It's
you
a
and me,
boys' night out, finally.
Mira is out celebrating her birthday. Happy birthday, Mira. We hope you're having a great time celebrating on your little mini vacation. And we'll see you when we get back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Where's
right.
she going to?
I forgot. I think
She's
she's
going
going
to...
somewhere off the grid.
Is she scouting for us?
Sure, why not? But yeah, we're all going to be taking a break here for a couple of weeks here at Pinfalls and Passports. Mira just got the jump on us. Mira's celebrating her birthday with a vacation, and then after that, she comes back, and then I go out on a little bit of a mini vacation for my birthday, which leads us to another exciting announcement. Danny, I see you with that evil grin over there. We're going to have us a little something going down for Dork Chop's birthday, aren't we?
Everybody, we're having officially the very first roast of the Discord server, and the first guy that we're gonna fucking roast is this guy, Dork Chop.
I can already.
Are you
feel
ready,
the
man?
jokes. Are
you ready for
this?
this?
I think I'm ready. But hey, we'll announce when it's happening and how you can be involved here in a little bit. Well, let's just say, June 10th at 6 p.m. Be ready to record with us, and we'll give you more details when they become available. But get your pencil sharpened, get your jokes ready. Consult with Danny and Mira on what's off limits and on limits.
You're asking for it though, bro.
I know. I know.
The jokes are gonna write themselves.
I am a literal cavalcade of jokes, a cornucopia of humor. I am limitless ridicule potential.
Okay, well, we're gonna find out.
I can't wait to hear these jokes. Y'all say you got jokes. Let's find out. Bring it on.
You got it, man. You're gonna regret that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a good time laughing. I can laugh at myself.
I can
just
picture
as much as you laugh at me.
I can picture somebody being banned.
Well, if you tell them in advance what's not allowed, then maybe we'll be okay, Daniel.
You got it.
Anyway, we also have some predictions to get into. So we're going to kick it off with Saturday night's main event, emanating from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum. Say that 10 times, fan. 10 is fast. I'm operating on like 90 minutes of sleep and wishes.
You ever been in Indiana?
Yes, I have. It exists. It is flat. I went to Indianapolis to see the Colts play the Patriots, and yeah, I drove there, and it's not spectacular. It's the Midwest. But anyway,
I had to get hell yeah. Let's do this, man.
All right, so kicking it off, we've got Penta versus Ethan Page for the Intercontinental Championship. I think Penta is going to lose the Intercontinental title here to Ethan Page to kind of set up like a summer-long program where Javon Evans eventually wins the title. Because you've got Javon and Rusev involved in this whole program as well. So there'll be some chicanery, some hijinks. The four of them will all eventually have a fatal four-way. But this is where that kick starts.
I disagree, man. I'm going to have to go with Penta on this one.
Is there Cero Miedo?
Cero Miedo, man. Miedo, yeah, bro. I think he wins. I think he retains it. And this is also supposed to be the main event, right?
That's going to be the main event. Rumor has it. Nothing's been officially declared the main event for this show. We also have The Vision defending the the World Tag Team Championships against the Street Profits, both of whom are new dads, or well, soon to be new dads. You heard Dawkins' wife is pregnant too.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I thought
Everybody,
that was
they're all
pretty
pregnant. They're all pregnant.
Yeah,
Liv Morgan's ex.
awesome. Oh, don't put that evil out in the world. Come on now.
Yeah, who you got here
Especially
then?
I'm gonna take the Street Profits to dethrone the Vision just because I hate Logan Paul.
Me too. Me too.
It's plus which it's beyond time they did something interesting with the World Tag Team Championship besides having the Vision carry them around as ornaments.
Yeah.
Um,
I gotta be honest here. I don't want to see either of these teams as champions.
really?
Yeah.
Who do you wanna see
I
as
feel
champion?
like, man, I don't even know, dude. I feel like the tag team division is kind of everywhere right now, isn't it?
Well, most of the tag team division got released after WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I just feel like Street Profits has been around for so long. I always say I want to see them break up. I want to see some
Yeah, they've
singles
been kind of
careers.
teasing that too. So
Yeah,
maybe
maybe they lose and I don't know.
and
Little drama,
little
little
drama.
drama coming from it.
Maybe. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm gonna say the Street Profits win because fuck the Vision.
Fuck 'em.
Yep. Next, we have a 6-woman tag team match between Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss, taking on the team of Jade Cargill, Meechin, and B-Fab.
I feel like this is super easy to predict.
Oh, really? Go for it.
Yeah, Team Flair, Ripley, and Bliss.
See, and I'm
I
gonna
can't.
say just to prolong the rivalry that Jade, Meechin, and B-Fab get the win here to establish them as a credible heel faction.
Damn, you think so?
Yeah,
I love Jade Cargill. I don't like the other two.
yeah. I'm not.
Or it should have been Lash Legend. She should have been there instead of BFAT.
Yeah,
That's all.
Lash has her own thing going on. I
Yeah.
think it should have been Fatal Influence, Jason Jane, Fallon
Yeah.
Henley, and Laney Reed. But maybe they show up during this match, and that's why I think that will eventually lead to a Fatal Influence versus Rhea, Charlotte, and Alexa. So that's why I have Jade and company taking the win here.
That is true though. Like I can't imagine Jade losing to Ripley at Mania, and then a few weeks later, like a month later, she loses to her again. Who do
Yeah.
you got pinning who?
Who do I have pinning who? Jade pinning Alexa.
Damn, it's always her.
I know, it's the safest bet. I mean,
Yeah.
safe bets off here in this next match. We've got Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruka. Tread carefully on who you pick here because our tribal chief is listening.
He doesn't listen. I can tell Martin to shove it, and he's not listening.
Just testing the limits of your modhood, aren't you?
Martin, shove it. Let's see.
Buddy, the views expressed by Danny Flo do not necessarily express the views of pinfalls and passports.
I express all the views of Pinfalls and Passports. You guys are responsible for everything.
Oh God. So Becky Lynch
Anyways.
versus Sol Ruka. Not clear whether or not the Intercontinental title is on the line in this match. I feel like they've gone back and forth, and right now it's not on the line. Since it's not on the line, I'm gonna say Sol Ruka gets the win to set up a future title match with her and Becky.
That makes sense. I mean, I'm Team Becky all the way, but what you just said that does make sense. Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
not for the title.
Yeah, but because they're gonna probably do Becky versus Sol for the title at another event down the line, probably Night of Champions. Because we've got a show every 10 minutes this summer. Yeah, like we've got this, we've got Clash in Italy, we've got Night of Champions, we've got another Saturday night's main event in New York City in July, 2 weeks before
Oh,
SummerSlam.
yeah. Oh my God.
So we're gonna be
That's
fast and furious with these bad boys. It's gonna be
crap.
crazy. It's gonna be
Yeah,
a
it
hell of a
is.
summer. It's
Yeah, it
really
really
gonna be
is.
crazy. Yeah, and you're still going to New York, right? Get Freddie Freeman's picture.
Dude, okay. I don't think I'll be able to do that. I hate that he's on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think I can leave the Odyssey movie, man. I can't skip it. I have tickets. I have IMAX tickets. I have first
Oh, the
showing.
Odyssey comes out that same night, huh?
Yeah, I can't, dude.
Uh,
I can't miss this movie. Even though
dang.
I can see it like the following week, it's the first day, man.
You just can't be spoiled, huh?
It's not even about spoilers. Christopher Nolan is my guy. That's my favorite director.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So,
We all
and
have our
it's
favorites.
yeah, for sure, man. But hopefully I'll take a red eye on Thursday night. See you guys Friday.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You know, it's a it, that's going to be a crazy weekend in New York, that's for sure, with the World Cup
Yeah.
final and everything.
Oh man, I feel like everything's gonna be expensive. I think hotels are kind of coming down.
Kinda.
I
Not really.
think. I gotta double check. I gotta look. Wait, so what about you? Are you really trying to make it up there?
I was going to try and make it for Thursday because I want to meet David Ortiz, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make Thursday night either. I might just come up Saturday.
Okay.
I don't know yet. It's still a lot up in the air with that weekend for me because I'm still trying to figure out if I want to go to SummerSlam or not.
Yeah. I might go to SummerSlam
Yeah.
for Sunday. It's because it's 2 nights, right?
It's two-nighter, yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
I might go for Sunday because I might be in New York already that week.
Yeah.
So if I can wrap stuff up, I'll see you guys up there on Sunday.
Yes. And then one more thing to get to with this Saturday night's main event. Paige and Brie Billa versus the irresistible forces of Lash Legend and Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Um, I've been saying for weeks now they've got to get these belts off of Paige and Brie Bella.
Hmm.
I don't know that you do it with the irresistible forces, although this would be their second rematch.
Hmm.
So at some point, something's got to give here. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's a Paige gets taken out and Nikki comes back kind of thing, and then the irresistible forces win anyway. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of variables to sort out in the women's tag team division. Obviously, a couple of those variables are in another tag team match earlier on in the card. Um, but I'm gonna go with the irresistible forces to win the match, but not the titles.
Okay. Because wait, it is for the titles.
It is for the titles, but like a DQ or something when another team
Oh,
interferes.
that would piss me off.
What doesn't piss you off these days?
Mirror doesn't piss me off.
That's right. We love Mira.
You
Happy
piss me
birthday,
off though.
Mira.
Ah, fuck her.
That's right. Gotta keep it all. Yeah.
I'm picking Irresistible Forces and for the
Okay.
titles.
Okay. So you think they're gonna win the belts on Saturday?
Yeah,
Fair enough.
it's time.
Time they got those belts back.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Well, that was quick. That's your Saturday night's main event card predicted right there. We're gonna shift gears here. You're gonna
No,
smile and nod while I go over AEW Double or Nothing.
I'm gonna agree with everything that you say. Is the Double or Nothing one? Is that the Vegas show?
It used to be, yes. It's in New York City this year. Yeah, well, because of the
That's
fact that WrestleMania was in Las Vegas just a month ago,
yeah,
so they couldn't run the venue.
lame.
Yeah, so they moved it over to Louis Armstrong Stadium in Queens. And there's a lot of interesting matches going down on this card. We've got the
Yes.
Divine Dominion continuing to hold their 5-minute tag team eliminator match challenge, where if teams last 5 minutes in the ring with them, they get a title shot. But this is
Hmm.
the catch is these women are so are so powerful and so strong that no one can last more than 2 minutes usually.
That's what she said.
Yeah, so I've got the Divine Dominion, and I'm going to clock them in at about 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
I'm gonna clock you in at 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Going to work on your tight five for the comedy store there, Dano.
Just give you my feedback.
I know, I know. Next up, we have Boom and Doom and the Conglomeration versus Shane Taylor Promotions in a match that, well, quite frankly, no one cares about because it's on the pre-show. So I'm gonna say the Costco boys and the conglomeration take the dub. Why
Did you
not?
say Did you say the Costco boys?
Yep. Big Boom, AJ, and QT Marshall.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, and then I barely know anything about them, so don't
Yeah.
feel bad. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot I'm still learning about AEW. If Mira was here, she'd be cursing both of us right now.
Yep. I believe that.
But, yep. Then we have the Death Riders versus the Ops in a trios match. The team of Claudio Castagnoli, Daniel Garcia, and Wheeler Yuta against the team of Anthony Bowens, Hook, and Katsuyori Shibata. But the only name you would know in there is Castagnoli because he used to be Cesaro in WWE.
I miss that guy. Bring him
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Well, he's been better utilized in AEW. So I'm gonna say Death Riders. That's
That
a toss up.
I was just gonna say that.
I bet you weren't. All right, moving on to the main card of Double or Nothing. That's right. We got about 12 matches to get through here.
Wait,
So
that was just a pre-show?
three matches on the pre-show, and then 9 more on the main card for a total of 12. Hey man, strap in. It's going to be a fun one. All right, so we got Kazuchika Okada defending the AEW International Championship against Konosuke Takeshita. Hard-hitting.
What?
You've never heard of either of them, have you? Show some respect.
I already know.
Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker, sir. He's one of the best performers in the world. And he's going against Konosuke.
Not better than Cody Rhodes. I just want to throw that out there. Not better than Cody Rhodes. Sorry.
Not better than Cody Rhodes, according to Danny Flo.
Can't wait for Scarlett
Pitchforks
to
and
tag me.
the pitchforks and the torches are being dispersed as we speak.
I mean, have any of these guys ever made an event to
No.
WrestleMania?
But Okada
Did any of these guys end Roman Reigns' 1,300 plus days as champion?
No.
No, I don't think so. Do any of them have a Rolex?
Okada.
Nah, I doubt it.
He does. He definitely does. He's the Rainmaker. He makes it rain, man. He makes it rain money.
Anyways, carry
So
on.
yeah, I'm gonna take Okada for the win to retain the international championship. And then here's a match that you'll be interested in, Daniel. FTR, Free the Revival, against Edge and Christian.
And they're still going at it.
Exactly, in a tag team I Quit match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships.
Bring back
And
Edge.
and if Edge and Christian lose, they must retire as a tag team. They can't team up anymore.
They're not. Oh, as a tag team. Oh, they're
Yes.
gonna lose. They'll probably lose.
I think they're going to win. I think they're going to win
Yeah?
and go on a nostalgia run. They got a couple they've got a couple more bullets in the chamber, I think, before they call it a quit career. I think that there's a few more months until the Toronto show that Edge would probably call it a career at because he
Oh,
wants
wow.
to retire this year. So
When?
he's
Where
50,
is
so-
that Toronto show?
I'm not sure yet. I don't think they've announced the date yet.
We should go.
We shouldn't we?
We'll stay at Katie's house.
Or Austin's.
Nah.
Yeah.
Fuck
Sleep
him
on a
too.
bed of- sleep on a bed of feet pics.
Just making pics on the wall.
Yeah.
He
I
has
hope
a
it's not
little.
uncomfortable, eh?
He has a little printer on the side, on a little table. He just prints them.
Yeah.
I should
But
write that down for your roast.
oh god.
Feet pics. Printer. Got it. The jokes are right themselves.
They are. But after the Cage and Cope, or excuse me, Edge and Christian match, they call them Christian Cage and Adam Copeland in AEW because they can't use the Edge and Christian name.
Lame.
So anyway, we have the Stadium Stampede match consisting of Jericho, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and the Elite of Kenny Omega, Jungle Jack Perry, Matt Jackson, and Nick Jackson against Ricochet and a whole bunch of other people you don't know.
I just
And
know
Andrade.
Ricochet. Oh wow, Andrade's back there.
Yeah, Andrade is back in AEW. Yep.
Poor guy.
Stadium Stampede matches are very fun. They're basically all over the place. Falls count anywhere. anything goes kind of matches, and it's 7-on-7. So
Interesting.
it's a Stadium Stampede matches are usually a fun watch, and you should plunk down $40 to watch this one
I'm
because
good.
pay-per-view. Oh, okay, fine. Somebody
I'll
will stream
steal
it,
it.
I'm sure.
I'll steal it. Yeah.
Yeah. Four-way match for the AEW Women's World Championship. We got Thekla, the woman that she is, defending her title against Hikaru Shida, Jamie Hayter, and Chris Statlander. And if they take the belt off of Thekla, we riot.
You say
She's like my
Thekla?
favorite. Thekla.
Thekla.
Thekla. Look
Thekla.
her up.
Like thick fillet?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Like her thing is that she thinks that everybody in all the women in AEW are dumb bitches. So yeah, but she's a great wrestler on top of that too, and she's hilarious on the mic. So you should look her up. You should check her out. She's
Okay.
really good. And plus, which women's wrestling in AEW is a high quality and a lot of fun to watch. So I highly encourage you to seek it out.
Interesting. Thank you, sir.
Yes. And then we get into quarterfinals of the Men's Owen Hart Cup. That's right, Owen Hart. They have an Owen Hart Foundation tournament every year in AEW. The first quarterfinal is between Samoa Joe and Will Ospreay, which this is going to be a banger, folks. Will Ospreay has been learning how to use other parts of his repertoire besides high flying, and training with the Death Riders of John Moxley, or as you knew him, Dean Ambrose. And there's been some really good clips of that circulating online, which I encourage you to check out. A recurring theme in this episode. But I'm going to take Samoa Joe to advance in the turn. Well, actually, no, excuse me, Will Ospreay to advance in the Owen Hart Cup, because we got to get Will Ospreay in a title match in London and All In August. So that's how we get there. Will Ospreay. He's one of the most talented wrestlers in the world. But if you would watch something besides WWE, you would
more
know
than
that.
Cody Rhodes.
Again, your gold standard.
Dude. I don't know about that, dude.
I do.
Will Popspray, whatever his name is.
Why?
Lame.
Expand your horizons, sir.
I don't even know how to spell Horizon.
That's about that. How typical. Anyway, moving along. The other men's Owen Hart Cup quarterfinal on the Double or Nothing card pits Bandito against Swerve Strickland. I'm going to go with Swerve here for no other reason than I think he's awesome. And then we've got the women's Owen Hart Cup quarterfinal between Athena, or as she used to be known in WWE, Ember Moon, if you remember her. She's going to be taking on Mina Shirakawa in a quarterfinal match. And I think I've got Athena beating Mina. And then singles match for the AEW Continental Championship. We've got John Moxley defending his title against Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly has submitted John Moxley twice. And this time the match will have no time limit, as opposed to the standard rules of 20-minute time limits for AEW Continental Championship matches. So all the time in the world to get a tap out here, but I don't see Kyle O'Reilly getting the tap out here. I see Moxley retaining. And then the main event, Darby Allin will be defending his title against Maxwell Jacob Friedman in a title versus hair match for the AEW World Championship. So basically, if MJF loses, he will have to shave his head. And that is a big deal for someone as vain as MJF.
I got MJF.
I got MJF winning the title back here too, because I mean, on top of the fact that you're not going to see MJF shave his head, I'm sorry, it's not happening. You also have the fact that Darby Allin has been defending this AEW World Championship like a madman. He won the title while we were in Vegas, and he's already defended it 8 times.
Oh, wow.
On television.
Jesus.
Yeah, and each match leaves him just a little bit more hurt than the last one. So we'll see what kind of condition he's in coming into this match at Double or Nothing. But I've got Darby losing the title to MJF. MJF does not have to shave his head. There you have it, folks. That's
There it is.
The card for Double or Nothing, and we kind of ran through it a little quickly, mostly because, unfortunately, Danny, you just don't know the AEW product. You son of a bitch.
I don't even know how to spell AEW.
Huh? Yeah, you just did. And then we're gonna touch briefly on Clash in Italy because that happens next weekend while we're away. 2 matches have been announced so far, with a couple more rumored to be on the way. We've got Cody Rhodes versus Gunther in a singles
Cody
match for
Rhodes.
the undisputed
Cody
WWE
Rhodes.
Championship.
That's my pick. That's my pick.
Yeah,
That's it.
you say Cody and I say Gunther. Unfortunately,
Really? Why? Why do you say that?
because
Why?
they just love to piss us off. They love to piss us off, and the way they do
sir.
that is to put the belt on Gunther
No,
until
sir.
like somebody like Obafemi beats the ever-loving tar out of him and wins the
Nope.
title.
No.
And then in the other match, we've got Roman Reigns defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Jacob Fatu.
They're both gonna be on the show?
Cody and Roman are defending their titles, and we might even get Oba and Obafemi
Wow.
against Brock Lesnar in a rematch from WrestleMania on this show as well.
Jesus. Okay. Damn, that's a show to go to then, huh?
Yeah, Clash in Italy.
Are we going?
No,
Do you want to?
I don't have that. I would love to, but I have other things I need to hold down here.
Like what? What do you have? What do you have going on?
Jobs.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Sorry,
can't
it's
go.
a little short notice for me to be just jumping across the pond to Italy. As much as I'd love to experience an international crowd, which would be so much fun. Well, actually, no, excuse me, a European crowd. I've experienced a Canadian crowd, and that was fun. International, Canadian does count as international, so I can't
That's
say
true.
international anymore. I've experienced an international crowd. But yeah, Roman versus Jacob in tribal combat for the World Heavyweight Championship, and I just don't see how you can have Jacob lose again.
I
You know
could.
what I think it really weakens him if you have him lose to Roman again.
Shouldn't have been involved in the first place, huh?
All right then. I mean, I agree with you, and I've said this before because, quite frankly, I think CM Punk should have gotten a rematch, at least.
Damn,
Instead of-
that would have been crazy, huh?
Yeah, well, but that's just how it goes with Roman Reigns when he wins a title. He beats one of my favorites, then he defends it against one of his cousins, and he goes on to have a 9 million year reign with it. So I'm just hoping that's not the case. I mean, we're gonna have Cody go Super Cody and get it off of him.
Exactly. And can Will something spray do that, huh?
He'd have
The
to leave
spray guy?
AEW. He'd have
Can
to
this
leave
the
AEW
spray guy
first.
can't do it? And what's the other guy's name?
Kazuchika Okada.
Kachukacho. Can he do that? Nope.
Yes, he probably
Can't do
could.
it. No, he can't.
The disrespect with which you put on their names.
I
My
can't wait
goodness.
for Scarlett to tag me.
Scarlett. Mira's gonna come at you with knives ablaze. Seriously, sir. Ah. Oh,
Anyways.
my heart hurts. Yes, not nearly as much as my heart will hurt during that roast that you're all planning for me on what did we say, June the 10th?
June the
6
10th.
p.m. If you can
Cool,
join
Bob.
us, let Danny and Mira know. Get your jokes ready, and we'll have you come in one at a time and drop your
That's
sickest
what-
burns.
That's what she said.
Michael Scott, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Also, so if you haven't noticed so far, Danny's our roast master.
Yeah, you're gonna regret that.
I am, aren't I? But we're all gonna have fun, and it's gonna be a great time. So hey, you get to get a bunch of sick burns on me and help me celebrate another year of life, and I appreciate that. And then I also get my get backs on all of you.
You will. I'm sure you will.
Yes, indeed. But I think that's all the business we have to cover for today, unless you have anything else you want to talk about there, Daniel.
Yes, I want to try Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins' new coffee. I should go do that this weekend.
A new coffee?
Yeah, it's here in Venice.
Nice.
Cool, huh?
Nice.
Yeah. And then Justice for Ludwig.
Oh, right. That's right. That's right. But I guess we can gloss over that. um, yeah, especially after what the guy he assaulted said to his girlfriend too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
dude.
I'm totally 100% Team Ludwig on that one.
Justice
El,
for Ludwig.
yeah, don't fire him, WWE. That was some BS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's all
just
I got.
That's all I got too, because quite frankly, that was a really heinous thing that guy said to his girlfriend, and I would be coming out swinging if I heard that shit. So,
Agreed. Agreed.
but anyway, get your jokes ready for the roast. Get in touch with Mira and Danny if you can make it for the live recording. If you cannot make it for the live recording, get in touch with Danny and Mira, and we'll see about maybe if you can record 30 to 60-second mini roasts of me to put together into a large video package.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, we'll have ourselves a lot of fun with this concept. But this is, I am Dorkchop. That is Danny. Thank you for joining us for this Boys Night Out edition of Pinfalls and Passports. And we will catch you on the next one.
See you guys.
Later.
Bye.